I'm Bear from Bear's Scrummies, and I'm with you again today to make another Scrummy recipe. Today we'll be making mustard pickled eggs. So let's get started. We're going to need 2 cups of vinegar, white vinegar, 1 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of prepared mustard, 1 medium onion, maybe that's small, but however much onion you like, just do that to your taste. You'll need, I'm going to put in 1 probably tablespoon of dill weed. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in as I layer it, so that's to your taste too. 4 whole cloves in each egg, 1 tablespoon of celery salt. And the reason I'm going to put a whole tablespoon is because I'm not going to use salt. I'm just going to use the celery salt. I just decided if I put a tablespoon of each, this would be too much salt. 1/8 of a teaspoon of turmeric. I'm going to put some jalapeno peppers in, and I'm just going to put however many I think I want in there. If you like it hot, put a lot. If you don't put too many. And I'm going to layer it with the onion. And you'll need a glass jar with a lid because you'll need to put it in the fridge for a couple of weeks after you make them. 1/2 cup of water. Okay, now we're going to put the ingredients in the saucepan and get it all mixed up good. And we're going to put it on and boil it for about 10 minutes, give or take a little bit. Okay, we're going to put our 2 cups of vinegar in, just plain white vinegar. We're going to put our cup of sugar in. We're going to put 1/2 cup of water. A tablespoon of celery salt, but we're not going to use any other salt. That still could be too strong. I've never tried that before, but I'm going to try it now. 1/8 of a teaspoon of turmeric. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of prepared mustard. So let me get my tablespoon. And I won't really measure this precisely. I'll just say that's about a tablespoon. Wash it off a little bit. All right, I'll say that's about a tablespoon. We'll stir this up. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. I'm just taking each egg and putting 4 cloves in, just wherever you want to stick them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I forgot to tell you, but you'll need about 15 eggs probably. 12 to 15. And if you want more than that, just double the recipe. But we want to get 4 cloves in each egg. And the brine is cooking behind me. So while you're cooking your brine, you can be sticking these little cloves in your eggs. Now, I had 1 egg that felt kind of soft, and I thought I better see what's going on there. So I cut that egg in half, and it was fine, but it didn't have much yellow in it, so I'm not going to use that one. Nothing's wrong with it, I just don't think I'm going to use it. I have a few little cloves left over here, so I'm just going to stick them in here and there. Don't know. Okay, they were probably for that egg that I didn't use. Okay. So that's done. Now I'm going to show you here what I'm doing. You'll put about 5 eggs in the bottom and then layer your onion, and I cut mine into rings. You can see how I've cut them all into rings, so you can layer those. After you've layered the onion and a few peppers, you take your dill weed and sprinkle just a little bit on there if you like dill weed, and then you just drop 5 more eggs in. And do the same thing. We'll take the onion, drop some of that in on top, and I can get my hand in here, so I'm going to push that down a little more. some more onion in. Then a few peppers. And I'm not probably going to eat this, so I don't want to put too much pepper in there. My husband's the one that likes these, and my daughter wants to try some, so put a little dill weed in. Drop your last 5 eggs in. So that's about 15. It looks like you could probably get 18 in here. You could get the whole carton of 18 in. I wasn't sure how many was going to fit in my jar, so I didn't put too many in. I'm just going to stick some more onion in here. I do love pickled onion, I can tell you that, so that'll be good. All right, put a few more peppers in. If you don't like peppers, just leave the peppers out. A little bit more. Well, I'm just going to put what I've got in here. And I didn't really measure that. It looked like about ½ cup though. Okay, then some dill weed. And now we're going to take that brine that we've boiled for 10 minutes and we're going to pour it while it's still hot over the eggs. Some people, they tell you to let it cool down, but I always just pour it straight over the eggs while it's hot. And then we're going to screw the lid on tight and put it in the refrigerator for about 10 to 14 days. Should be really good. And when you open the fridge to get something out, if you think about it, just gently turn that jar around and make sure that all the spices are getting mixed in, and it'll really be good. It'll be scrummy. Now the brine is ready. It's boiling hot. Here's the eggs layered in the jar, and we're going to pour this over the eggs. Now I believe in cleaning as you go, and so while the brine is boiling, you can do all of that, and you can also clean everything up. I've cleaned everything up. It's over rinsed off in the sink, ready to go in the dishwasher. So you can just walk away when you put these in the refrigerator. This may not all fit. That's okay. Okay, that looks good. That looks scrummy. Then tighten your lid. Okay, now make sure your lid is good and tight and that you have a good lid on it, because when you go to your fridge off and on through the next 2 weeks, you'll want to just kind of rotate it and turn it upside down, put it back in the fridge, and it'll be hard not to get one out and try it, but wait 10 to 14 days and you'll be glad you did. I'm Bear, and this is Scrummy Mustard Pickled Eggs.